Hey, Armin here with today's tip. Now, this one is why you should focus on time under tension when weight training. What I find is one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they first learn how to lift weights. It's all about doing power, lifting the weight fast, and getting a lot of reps, maybe in a quick pace. Those are not, they'll help some in the beginning, but they're not good long-term strategies. So the purpose of time under tension is to have enough fatigue of all the muscle fibers. You have four types of muscle fibers. You got the slow twitch, you got two medium twitch, and then you have the fast twitch. And the fast twitch are the ones you want to get to because there's less of them, but they have thick bundles, and so they help that muscle thickness and density. And that typically comes from going to muscular failure and also lifting heavy weight. So with time under tension, most of the science you're going to see is going to be that you need to have a minimum of 30 seconds of constant time under tension when you're doing a movement, lifting it, to stimulate all the muscle fibers. So you can, because what this means is you have to do enough fatigue for the slow twitch, enough to fatigue the two medium twitch, and finally you get that one or two last reps that you can barely get to hit the fast twitch. And that means you've activated as many muscle fibers as possible. So different ways to do time under tension to keep it simple. Like what I do for myself and my clients is I'll do a 4 count negative, a 1 count stretch, then a 1 count positive, I'm moving the weight up fairly quickly, and then a 2 count static hold contraction, or you can go with a 1 count static hold contraction. So this would be like a 4-1-1-2 as a tempo. I mean, you can also do a 4-2-1-2, just different combinations, but again, you're focused on the negative part of the movement, then the stretch at the bottom of the movement, and then the positive, and then the static hold contraction to flex and make that muscle contract hard. So what you're going to find when you do this is fatigue will be a lot quicker, which is what you want. And then, also it's good to have short rest periods as well. That was my dog in the background barking. All right, so when you're thinking about time under tension, you want to at least have 30 seconds or more. So what I have found is if you're doing one rep with a 4 count and then a 1 count stretch, 1 count positive, and a 2 count, that's going to take about 6 seconds, give or take, for to get the movement completed. And so if you figure 6 seconds, then typically your minimum is going to be 6 repetitions with the heavy weight. So, and the repetitions can range from, I like 6 to 10 for upper body, except for back. I like 8 to 12 because I feel like I need more time under tension to activate as many muscle fibers as possible because the back is a very diverse group of muscles. And I like the 12 to 20 with as heavy weight as possible for the lower body, just because, where your heart's located and how you have to push as much blood to that area as possible. Now, some people can get away with less, but that's just another thing to keep in mind. So that's going to be a lot more time under tension in that case. So as you can tell, there's a lot of things you can do to increase your intensity just by moving the weight slower and more controlled, and then contracting the weight to really activate as much fiber as possible. All right, so hopefully it wasn't too confusing. And yeah, I know I'm trying to be a serious guy with the stuff I'm talking about. So if you think there's things that you can help me with, how I do the delivery, I'm open to that as well. But other than that, hope you got some takeaways on this one. If you do, like it, share it with other people you care about, and then subscribe to the channel, and look for more content, and give me some input. Things that you feel like, hey, this would be important, or I'm not clear about this. Okay, that's it for today. Other than that, let's make it a good one, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.